You know, it's one of those nights where you realize you do a whole video, you record, you do everything, and then you realize that the stupid cover on your phone is covering the mic. And then you have to record all over again. Hey everybody, this is VCG and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be discussing the latest Hasbro backing campaign for Ghostbusters. We are getting an official plasma series Ectomobile. We're not talking about that little one that we got in the past. We're talking full scale. We're getting a full-size Ghostbusters Ectomobile for the 6-inch plasma series figures. Right now this backing campaign is going on. It is hot, it is live. For the next couple of days, actually. We only have 14 days, technically, until this backing campaign ends. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering why I'm up so late to the game. Well, frankly, first of all, I want to discuss one thing, and that is the fact that I actually quit collecting action figures. Yes, this is true. During 2020 and throughout the last 4 years, I kind of hit this wall where I just got sick and tired of having too much toys, too many collectibles. So I've been in the middle of purging all of my original collectibles, my original action figures, and just trying to get rid of stuff and sell it just so I can have a sense of clarity and a sense of, just cleanliness. Like, I'm trying to shrink down my collection. And as a Ghostbusters fanatic, honestly, I skipped the original Ghostbuster Plasma Series wave of Ghostbusters because I was going through the same issues. I had a hard time finding the figures I wanted, which I knew was going to happen. Scalpers bottom out and doubled and tripled the price, which I knew was going to happen. So I didn't bother. As great as they were, I had no reason to buy the action figures because honestly, the best thing that represented the Ghostbusters was my flight suit, was the Haslab Proton Pack that I backed 5 times. I backed that thing like crazy. I am super happy and I'm super excited to be finally getting in the Ghostbusters 2 in a box, which should be shipping out soon actually. But when it comes to the action figures, honestly, I had no real reason to have a 6-inch variant of Ray Stantz or Egon Spengler or the others. Like, I just really had no reason to buy the figures. Until Hasbro finally gave us this beautiful model of my favorite car in the world, the 1959 Cadillac Fleetwood. This car is a dream car of mine. And quite frankly, this is something I need personally in my collection because I love that car so much and I would love to have that car in real life. I have always wanted to own the actual Ectomobile so I could just take it around town and do, stupid enough and crazy enough as it sounds, birthday party and special appearances because quite frankly, Ghostbusters is iconic. It is something that everybody smiles at and gets excited for, especially when they see the car. And when I saw this, I got hyped. I got absolutely hyped. We're finally getting the car. And it's not just the Ectomobile we're getting. With this Haslab backing campaign, we're getting a 35th anniversary and a 40th anniversary of the card. Let me explain. So there's a base model and a deluxe model. The base model comes with the car itself, the librarian, Slimer, and Louis Tully from Ghostbusters 2. All of this stuff comes together as a bundle pack for the card. However, I, like everybody else, are going for the deluxe model because we're getting more out of it for our buck. Granted, the deluxe model is going at a whopping of $399.99, but let's look at exactly what's going on with this car. This car is coming in fully loaded with lights, sounds, interchangeable roof rack. And like I said, not only are you getting the Ghostbusters, the accessories they're coming with, all of the stuff they're jam-packing into this Haslab is just worth its value. If you look at the everyday retail action figures, they're going from $25 to $30 a piece. And you take every single one of those figures into an account, including the accessories, that's about a $30, $50 value right there. So even if you wanted to look at this as a product margin to buy and resell off the market in pieces, you're gonna get your value out of it. But for me personally, as a Ghostbusters fanatic, I'm getting one because that one is gonna be in my personal collection and I'm super excited because I actually had something pretty crazy pop up recently. A fan of mine who knows I'm a huge Ghostbuster fanatic. They sent me a gift of the entire first wave of Ghostbusters complete. They're loose, they don't have their boxes, but they're complete. They gave me the entire wave of Ghostbuster figures that I could never complete. But with all that being said, the whole point of this video is this Haslab backing campaign is going to be the future or bust of Ghostbusters. I say this with absolute concern because the campaign is going a little bit slower than anybody likes to see, and we know it's going to get back in time. We know it will be. But the reality is that this is determining the future of Ghostbusters as a product line for Hasbro. And quite frankly, Hasbro has barely tapped its potential. I mean, I backed the Proton Pack and I backed the 2 in the box. Both campaigns successfully were completely backed. We could still have an entire wave of the real Ghostbusters made in the same style as the Plasma Series action figures. Or if you want to do another Haslab with Ghostbusters, make a 3-foot tall Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Do you have any idea how many people would go for having a giant 3-foot Stay Puft to go in their collection? That would be incredible. And you could have the Ghostbusters covered in marshmallow in that set. Just throw them together in that with new head sculpts or something. I don't know. I mean, shit, I've talked about this before in multiple videos and in multiple conversations that I've had with people. Make the real Ghostbusters Proton Pack, the Neutrino Wand, and everything else as full cosplay props. You made the actual props from Ghostbusters from the movies. You can do the same thing. It's just a shell. You can literally take the shell off, remodel the way it's held together, and then make that into the cartoon variant of the Proton Pack, the Neutrino Wand, and all the other shit that goes with it. I mean, Hasbro, come on. The fan base is starving here a little bit. Give us a little more. Give us a little more. You know? More. Let me know what you guys think about this backing campaign. Leave a comment below. If you're a Ghostbusters fan, smash the like button. I would love to have conversations with you guys about this. Until then, I'll see you later.